Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Are we all doing good? Alright guys, hi, welcome to the session and I welcome you all. I'm very excited to announce that today we are going to have a very amazing class on writing. So if you guys can hear me, I would like to welcome you all. Hi guys, welcome to the session. How are you doing today? How are you all doing today? All good? We're going to have an overall general view of what IELTS writing is all about. So I'm going to wait for a couple of more minutes for students to join in. Till then, you all can start observing what we have. All right, guys. Okay guys, so welcome to your IELTS class. I'm your trainer and your coach Shivangi Narula. And in today's session, we are going to look at the general tips and techniques of how you can ace your IELTS writing. So if you all are ready and if you all are good to go, then I'm going to ensure that we have the best of the best time together with each other. And we are going to look at a lot of things. So are we all ready? Yes? Great job. All right, guys. So, should we wait or like what? Okay, so we are going to wait for a couple of more minutes, and if people join us, well and good. If not, then we are going to start. Okay? Alright guys, so we are going to look at writing task 1 for general. As you know, the writing task 2 is for writing exam is for general training and academic students. So how many aspirants here are those who are appearing for general training exam? Can I have an idea? Can I have an idea, guys? Can I get an idea from you all? Okay, so as you can see, guys, as you can see, that there are some rules, there are some do's and don'ts that you guys get. Okay. So as we all know that IELTS exam is of two types. So I want to understand. Okay, so as you all know that IELTS exam is of two types, and there are two kinds of aspirants, like the one who have general training and academics. So जब हम बात करते हैं general training और academics की guys, so I want you guys to help me understand that when we talk about general training and academics, सबसे पहली चीज़ आती है कि यार difference कहाँ पर है, right? What is the difference? Where is the difference? What is the difference? And how are we going to distinguish that? Will that difference make a lot of impact? अगर हमें वो difference नहीं पता होगा तो क्या impact होगा? Yes guys, there's a huge difference between general training and academic exam, and the difference is huge in a way that when you talk about general training exam, the difference is such that in general training you get another task in section 1, and in academics you have a different task to perform. Okay, that's it, nothing else. So the idea here is, people, that whenever, okay, this is what we say and we do. So general training exam में क्या होता है, there is a letter writing, and academics में there is no letter writing, however there is a data interpretation. So now the task 1 do's and don'ts that we are looking at, guys, they are the general training task 1 do's. You have to answer all the bullet points. So if you are a general training aspirant, guys, I'm sure आप लोगों को ये बात पता होगी कि in general training exam you have a letter to write, and when you have a letter there are a lot of pointers that are there followed by the main letter. So जैसे letter आपका question हुआ ना, जैसे letter writing का question हुआ, तो letter writing के question में एक question होते हैं, then there are two to three this thing, what do you say, there are 2 to 3 bullet points, and you have to answer all the bullet points, तभी आपका आंसर कंप्लीट होगा, नहीं तो वो कंप्लीट नहीं माना जाएगा. ठीक है, number 1. Number 2, guys, you have to include the purpose of the letter at the very beginning. So I have seen a lot of people, okay, there are a lot of people जिनको ये बात बिल्कुल समझ में नहीं आती, गाइस, कि हम लोगों को जब भी हम पर्पस लिखते हैं तो देखिए लेटर राइटिंग का मतलब क्या होता है. लेटर राइटिंग का मतलब, गाइस, बहुत सिंपल है. दैट लेटर राइटिंग का पर्पस ये है कि आपको पर्पस तो लिखना ही है ना. देखो, अगर हम किसी चीज़ को लेटर लिख रहे हैं, देयर इज ऑलवेज अ पर्पस, बट आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई पीपल फॉरगेट टू राइट द पर्पस. आई हैव नो क्लू, बट बीइंग अ टीचर आई एम टेलिंग यू that this is the most common problem that people have, and they have been facing this, that they don't know how to write the purpose. They just don't know how to write the purpose, and when they don't know how to write the purpose, they make a lot of mistakes, and because the purpose is not clearly written, they lose their banks. ठीक है, so purpose needs to come out very clearly in the very first sentence, or I should say the very first paragraph. You have to answer all the bullet points, and then after the bullet points, guys, letter has to be in minimum 4 paragraphs, 4 short paragraphs. You need to ensure that you are sending the right set of message through your letter. Does that look good and make sense? Yes? Does that look good, guys? Okay? Looks good, guys? So far so good? ठीक है. Now let us take another minute and let us look at the don'ts. I will again give you 1 minute to have a look at the don'ts, guys, quickly. Can we have a look at the don'ts? हाँ जी, have we seen? Have you seen all the don'ts? 1, 2, 2 don'ts. Okay. What do we understand by the don'ts? Okay guys, so the first thing it says, forget to add a rounding off statement at the end of the letter. What is that? आपको चीज़ों को राउंड ऑफ नहीं करना, आपको चीज़ों को एक CTA देना है. क्या देना है? CTA देना है. What is a CTA? Guys, what is a CTA? So basically CTA is call to action. You don't have to beat around the bush. You have to give very clear statements that what are you expecting. The letter talks about, let's say, कि exactly क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं. Exactly हम ये बोलना चाह रहे हैं कि आपको कोई भी राउंड ऑफ स्टेटमेंट नहीं देनी, बट यू हैव टू गिव द CTA. व्हाट इज CTA? कॉल टू एक्शन क्या होता है? कॉल टू एक्शन इज बेसिकली कि अब आप क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हो. देखो, आपने एक टीचर को लेटर लिखा और आपने कोर्स एनरोलमेंट के बारे में बोला, राइट? तो अब आप क्या करना चाहते हो, मतलब आप उनसे क्या चाहते हो, वो क्या करें? वो आपको रिप्लाई करें, वो आपको कोर्स में एनरोल करें. व्हाट इज इट, राइट? यस, yes, getting me? क्लियर हुआ? Clear, people? So you have to add a CTA. Now what is a CTA? Guys, CTA is basically a statement that tells the reader about what is expected. Everybody, right? So rounding off statement matlab you have to add a CTA. You have to add a CTA, which is call to action, looking forward for your reply, looking forward for a quick connect, anticipating for a quick connect, something like that, which is going to tell the other person, the reader, about the CTA. CTA as in call to action कि आप क्या चाह रहे हो. Looking forward for your review, looking forward to hearing from you, looking forward to meeting you. जो भी XYZ वो आपने बहुत क्लियरली और अच्छे से बताना है. ठीक है जी? ओके? Clear? Now use the wrong tone. Sounding too formal to a friend, sounding too casual. Guys, understand the question very well. Look at the question and tell me what is something that you're looking at. Okay, so please understand the question very carefully and then do something. ठीक है, so ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ भी समझ में आ गया तो बना के रख दिया, नहीं. You have to be very very careful. Okay, you be very very careful, and then you are understanding and you're using the right tone. Okay, so don't sound very impolite. Okay, don't sound impolite. Use words like can, could instead of like instead of can you can use could. Use formal words, try to use linking words, more persuasive words, and it will be there. Okay, clear? Okay, now let us move on and understand the writing task 1 academics. Now if you're a student who's appearing for writing task 1, okay, what is that going to be? What is that going to be? Okay, now let us very quickly look at it. One more minute. People, okay, number 1, if you're appearing for academics exam, guys, if at all you're preparing for academics exam, please be very very mindful while you're preparing for the exam, because writing task 1 academics is good, it's very important. Okay, and you need to focus on certain areas, such as having a very clear purpose. Okay, you need to have a very very clear purpose. Okay, when I say you have to have a clear purpose, what does that mean? Again, the same thing. Paragraphing needs to be done appropriately. Paragraphing needs to be done appropriately, and you don't have to, make things look very jittering. You need to ensure कि आप बहुत simply सारे paragraphs को अलग अलग कर रहे हो जैसे वो required है, and you are not making any mess out of it. Be very clear with it. पहला paragraph लिख रहे हैं तो लिखिए कि graph क्या बता रहा है, दूसरे वाले में बताइए कि overall graph क्या बता रहा है. All those important little mini things, they are very important, and you need to take it very very seriously. ठीक है? So minimum how many paragraphs do you have? You will almost have about 4 major paragraphs. That's important. Yeah, does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? You need to have minimum 4 paragraphs in place because they are very important. Okay, all right, divide your body paragraph, guys. Whenever you leave whenever you divide the body paragraph, Always remember to leave one line very clearly, very very clearly. And line छोड़ने में आपको कोई delay नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay? Okay? Clear? So always remember to leave one line and do it properly. Okay? Now let's move on and let us understand a few more things that we need to focus. Include a sufficient amount of data. Guys, I understand that you want to add a lot many things that are there, but you can't add everything that you see. You have to be very mindful and very selective of what all data you are going to write. Number one. Okay? Number one. Number two, people, it's not that कि आपको सब कुछ डालना है या कुछ डालना है. My idea is very simple कि आपको वो data डालना है जो important है. Yes? Yeah? Yes? So, one is this. Second, again, you have to understand, people, that it's not about adding. It's about making relevant sense and having a comparative analysis rather than just keep on adding. Okay? So whenever you are adding, make sure that you are making sense out of it, whatever you are doing. And yeah, that's it. Okay? Please use linking words to connect your paragraphs. Don't add things that are not connecting. Don't add things that are not connecting. Hear me out. Hear me out. Don't add things that are not connected. Does that make sense? Good sense to you? Yes? Looks all good? %? ठीक है जी? All okay? All right, great. That sounds like a good plan now. Using linking words is very important, okay? Using words like overall, however, these words will surely make a lot of connection with what you write and what you say. Include an overall. Again, जब भी आप लिखोगे हमेशा कोशिश करना कि ओवरऑल वाला आपने पैराग्राफ बनाना है. सेकेंड पैराग्राफ आपका हमेशा क्या होगा? ओवरऑल होगा. वो ये बताएगा कि ओवरऑल आप क्या बताना चाह रहे हो. ठीक है. उसके बाद सेकेंड चीज़ क्या होगी गाइज? ओवरऑल लिखने के बाद आपको हमेशा याद रखना है कि आपने डेटा सारा शो करना है, बट वो कैसे होगा? कंपैरेटिव एनालिसिस में होगा. कैसे होगा? इट विल बी in the form of comparative analysis. Yes, you got it right. It is going to be in the form of comparative analysis. So जो भी आप लिखोगे, जैसे भी आप लिखोगे, make sure that it is in comparative format. For comparison, you can use linking words like on the contrary, contrastingly, on the other hand, right? Contrasting feature, this and all of that, which are going to help you to connect your ideas better. Looks good? Yes. Any questions, people? Anybody who's there? right? Let's move down, guys. Please make good check of what you are writing, how you are writing, and what relevance is it creating. Moving on, let's look at do not copy many words from the input language in the question. I've seen copying a lot many words from the question, which is not considered to be a good thing. Yeah. ठीक है जी. Okay, so do not copy a lot many words from the question, guys. There's a rule that if you copy more than 3 words in one order, in one order from the question, you'll have, like, your marks are going to be deducted. So please understand that whenever you're copying from the question, be very mindful and do not copy anything and everything that comes your place. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Written. Okay. Include data or figures in your otherwise. Yes, guys, you have to, and you have to. Next one, guys, please include figures as I have already told you. Okay. Then next is do not spend much time on less significant figures. Always go with some important points, जैसे कि something that's very important. Then not just about being very important, but let me tell you, it is not about being very important. It is about being what? What is that? So जब भी हम इस चीज़ की बात करेंगे, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर कि कुछ भी चीज़ जो हाईएस्ट है, जो लोएस्ट है, जो कंपैरेटिवली डबल ट्रिपल ऐसे हुई, हमें वो सारी चीज़ें करनी है. या Alright, guys, with this we come to an end. Any questions, anything that you have, please let us know. Great, guys, thank you so much.